Ajit, I think yesterday we covered about what is RPA, why RPA, what are the use cases in
Use case.
RPA, and
Yeah.
what are the tools about RPA, what are the tools are available in the market, and which are the most popular tools in the market which you are using.
Mhm.
We are working on UIPath tool, and we saw about UIPath architecture, right?
Correct. Correct. Correct.
Okay, so do you have any questions on that?
Not right now. No questions.
Okay, right. So now let me take my, we will
Okay.
start
Okay.
direct.
Okay.
Yeah,
One question.
yeah,
Because I think you told one technical and one is non-technical, right?
yes, yes.
So technical, you means who learned the some language and
Yes,
all them
that basic C programming language, not
basics. Okay.
.NET. Yeah, basic C programming language.
Basic, sometime I also see Visual Basic also. It is right?
Okay, you know Visual Basic? You
No,
know what is very,
I don't know. I don't know. That's why I'm saying
oh,
you. What is the difference between technical and non-technical?
okay. See, that's one I'm going to show you, Ajit. Okay. So
Mm.
now once I show you something with this, the same concept I will cover in both in Studio and Studio X. You tell
Okay.
me what are the challenges you're facing. That means what are the challenges means which one you are able to understand.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Okay. So see, this is Studio Ajit. Okay. Now, if you want to move to Studio X, you can go to the home, click on the settings. Okay. You can see license and profile, and you can click on change profile. You can see there is a two tools are available.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Studio
Yes.
and Studio X.
Studio X.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
So now what you're seeing is a studio. See, when you talk about studio, you can see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, when you look at the studio, you can see that you can create a workflows. See, here it will be more on technical skill, agile. Okay,
Oh
you
yeah.
need to talk about variables, data types. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
if condition statement, loop statement, like that. The complex things you will do, but you can achieve all the automation here.
Okay.
Okay, right? But I want to get confirmation from you, or you will be able to understand variables and all this thing.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Okay, so you want Studio or Studio X then?
I think Studio.
Studio you wanted. Did you confirm with your any of your teammate that what you want to learn it? Because if you want to, you can next week also we can think about it. Today I will cover about Studio and Studio X. Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
see the difference. Okay,
Okay.
then
Understood.
maybe on the yeah on this weekend, this week you can go to your office and check whether your company is going to implement Studio or Studio X.
Sure. 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 That's fine.
Okay,
But
right. So
yeah, but
yeah,
in okay, you tell me, then I will analyze which one is good. Sure, that's fine.
no,
After
no.
that,
Tell me
no,
what is
I mean to say, whenever I see any training on this UI partner, they always cover the variable and activity earlier
yes,
also.
yeah,
So
okay.
that's why. So in another, yeah, I mean say UI Path Studio X, I am not able to differentiate it exactly.
Okay, see,
Right.
when you talk about, wait, I'll just show you. That's all. I'll just make you to understand clearly here. See, when I go and create new sequence, here
Mhm.
it's nothing but we need to know about what type of automation you're doing it, Ajit. Okay,
Mhm.
so when you talk about it, there is one workflow called main workflow. Can you see open main workflow?
Yes, yes.
Right? Here, this is like, that's why I'm telling you, know, in C programming, the first thing is main workflow only, right?
Mhm.
So when you take your main workflow, can you see some of the bots I created here?
Yes, yes.
Yes or not? I
Yes.
created the bot here. But
Okay.
apart from that, you can create in the same project itself. You can create workflow. See, when you create a workflow, can you see it's coming like a big picture? Yes or
Yes.
not? Can you see like a box
Okay.
like that?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so what people will do, no, they will break it into multiple process.
Correct.
Small process, they will break it. So what they will do, they will go and create a new sequence, new flow chart. Okay, for
Mhm.
example, this is login process. Okay, login process.
Mhm.
Okay, they will create one workflow. Can you see it is automatically adding here?
Yes, correct.
Yes or no? Then
Yeah.
let me take that another sequence I'll create. What is another sequence? Transaction process.
Transaction process.
Okay, in the same uh, application, same one bot, it's in one project, we can create multiple workflows. Okay,
Correct.
one is login process. See, when you come and see here, you can see all this thing. Can you see main process, transaction process, login process,
Correct.
extract table, like
Hmm.
this various XAMPP file, you can see it.
Mhm.
Okay,
Correct.
but generally when you go on, click on this run button, you can see there are two options are available. Run
Hmm.
file.
Hmm.
Okay, what is the difference? When I go on click on run, just see here, where is my control now, Ajay?
Hmm.
Where is my control now?
Run main
No,
project,
no,
right? Hmm.
no, where is my control now? In which tab I'm open?
Transaction process.
That's it. Okay, now if I go on click on run, you see here by default, my cursor is going to where it is gone? It is gone to main. Did you
Main.
notice it?
It is gone
Yes or
now.
not?
Yeah. It is
It is
gone.
gone to main and it started executing the process. Yes or
Hmm.
not?
Yes. Yes.
Got it. So that's only this is like that's when I told you, So in C programming, if you know C programming, I'll explain it like that. There
Hmm.
is a main. If you want to create multiple function, we'll create multiple workflow files.
Okay.
Okay, this is see in UiPath Studio, you can break a process into multiple process. You can break a
Hmm.
process into multiple
Multiple process.
process
Hmm.
on by creating a multiple workflows. Can you see a different type of workflows?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, what is this workflow? No, how you are planning to automate it? If you
Hmm.
see if my process is in sequence step one, step two, step three, step four means which one you will use it?
Flow chart.
Sequence. No,
Sequence and flow chart. Okay. Yeah.
sequence.
Sequence. Yeah.
Okay, sequence. See, Ajit, I'm telling you, you want to create a process
Hmm.
sequence. Like my processes, my step is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hmm.
Right? So what you will do? One, two, three,
Use
four, five, six.
sequence.
That
We'll fix
is
the
sequence.
sequence.
But in the process, I want to do some business validation, like yes and no, true or
Hmm.
false. Then
Yeah.
which workflow I will use it?
Flow chart. In the process,
Flowchart.
it is given. Yeah. I
Yeah, okay.
understood.
So
Understood.
yeah,
And this
when
is
you talk
it.
about yeah,
So you mean
when
to
I
say,
will
you mean
yeah,
to say flow chart means decision making if there is any decision making is there,
yes,
right?
exactly. But
Mhm.
if you don't want any decision making, I want to do step one,
Sequence.
step two, step three, step four, sequence order. Then you
Sequence.
will create
That
sequence.
okay. That's good.
That got it. So like
Hmm.
this, different type of workflows are there, Ajay.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
so in UiPath Studio, I'm talking about in Studio, we have multiple capability. I can say we can create a process into sub process. So
Sub processes.
also there is see. Can you see which is how many sub process I created here? One
Two
is
long
login process, two is transaction
transaction.
process I created. Okay, I'm
Correct.
just telling you this is in Studio.
Mhm.
Okay, now let me go and click on home, change profile. I'll change to Studio X. See, it will restart it actually, and we are
Mhm.
changing it right. So it will
Mhm.
restart the UiPath Studio. Okay, this is we called as a Studio X. Can you see UiPath
Mhm.
Studio X community? Right
Yes.
now, when
Mhm.
I go and create a new blank task, okay, just I'm creating it. Some demo I'm creating. Okay, I'm creating it. Okay, project already exists. Okay, let me create test.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll just create a test. Okay, just I'm telling you the difference between Studio and Studio
Correct.
X.
I understood now. Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
now when I take Studio X now, this is this is for a citizen developer who comes from the non-technical background.
Mhm.
Okay, see now here you can create a single workflow. There is no sub process like that. Everything
Mhm.
will come in a single workflow, Ajit.
Mhm.
Okay, can you see that? Um, yes. Can you see a single workflow?
Yes.
This is called single workflow. Okay, you can create a single workflow. Can you see any option to create multiple workflows? Which flow? What is the workflow name we have?
This is main.
Only main we have.
Yeah.
See, remember in Studio, I can create multiple workflows also.
Workflows, yeah.
But here I can create only single workflow.
Single workflow.
Okay, got it, Ajay?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, this is mainly for citizen developer. Okay, when I say citizen developer means the people who comes from the non-technical background.
Mhm.
Okay, not only non-technical background, this is mainly designed for the finance and business people. Like I'm telling you, like you. See, you I just ask you the very simple question, Ajay. What is the major application use it in your day-to-day process?
Pardon again?
Which is the major application you will use it here?
I would say in day-to-day operation in my profile.
Yeah, you will use you will use Excel, you will use SAP
Excel,
application.
yeah, downloading the report, checking the report. Yeah.
That is what you will use it, no? See, when you look out here, can you see Ajit? What type of, can you see Excel?
Yeah.
Mail, PowerPoint, Word.
Yeah.
Okay, this application only, this is what Studio X. So this is mainly designed for citizen developer. See, now I'm just creating a message box. Just simply I'm telling you. Can you see what you can do? You can click that. Can you see all these are user friendly?
Yes.
You guys, you don't know technical reference, right? See, now I want to send a message, text. Okay, I can type, hello, how are you? Okay, see, I don't follow any rules here, Ajit. Okay, now let me run the bot. Let me run the bot. Okay. Can you see that the output? Hello, how are you coming?
Yeah.
Yes or no? See, this is in Studio X. You no need to think so many rules and regulation. Okay, now let me go to the home. I will go and change profile, studio. See, I'm just telling you the same message box itself. Okay, and I'll show you that. See, let me create a new process. Okay, here we have a new process. That is, let me get test 2. Okay, I'm creating a new process. Okay, now I will use message box. The same thing. Open the main workflow. Okay, I'm writing the message box here. Okay, I'm writing a message box. Okay, now you see that Manjula, the message box is, I can also see here the message box, but can you make you very user friendly here? No, something called open advanced editor, create variable. See, now if I want to give message box here means I need to double click on it. I have to compulsory put it in hello, how are you? I'm putting in what?
Text box.
No.
Inverted commas.
Inverted commas. So I should know about data types, Ajit. Okay, so when you go and see your text box, now can you see that it doesn't show any error? But if I remove this double quotes, you see that error.
Error, yes.
Okay, so when you go and see that, it tell you what type of error. So you should be little bit technical skill you need it.
Yes.
Okay, see when I do that in Studio X, you can choose it. Can you see that options are very user friendly?
Yes.
Yes or no? Did you see that?
Yes.
Okay, but when I'm using Studio, I should know that this message box is taking which data type? String data type.
Correct.
What is the string? Alphabets. When you take string data type, you need to put it in double quotes.
Yeah.
Okay, all this thing, technical skill you need to know if you want to learn UIPath Studio.
Got your point.
Understood. I'm just telling you, you want to learn one tool means that because I want you to understand one tool thoroughly. Okay. And I don't want to see once this training over, I didn't remember what data type she told about it. So you see, I'm telling you, this is little bit technical skill we needed for Studio Ajit.
But
okay, so
Manjula, basically you are right. In the UIX, UiPath X, it is easy as compared to the studio. But if I say that I need to download some report from SAP and linking, all is covering there or not?
Yes, that is their option. See, when I go on, click on this home, let me go to the settings, license and profile, change profile, Studio X. Let me open this project, the same project which we created now. Okay, you want to download the file, right? So you can see download. Wait for download. Can you see, Ajit?
Yeah.
Wait for download. So when you say that, in which web application, where you want to monitor it, okay, what is the file you want to monitor it, and if you want to remove, ignore the temporary filing. We don't know what extension that file will be downloaded, right? So you can ignore it, this one. Okay, so we have all this activity here, Ajit. I'm not saying that we don't have an activity. We have an activity in UiPath Studio X also.
Okay. So, but there, but
Okay,
there is no flow chart. I mean, say variables is not there, right? What I noticed.
yes, yes. Can you see there is no concept about variables? See, if you can you see that you can create a variable.
Period. Okay.
You can create a variable, but if you don't want it, you want to, you can do it. Create a variable. See, this is download files, no? Because I'm not putting. Actually, when you talk about UiPath Studio X, there is two type of activity. One is resource. One is activity. Okay, what is a resource? You see, I want to work with this is X. This is like which one? UiPath Studio X, right? So what are the two type of resources we have it? You can see that. Can you see major activity? Use application browser, desktop Outlook, use Excel. See, now I want to open the desktop. Okay, you can indicate on this message box. Let me delete it. Indicate. See, I'll just show you this activity. UiPath indicate. See, this is user friendly. Indicate application to automate. Okay. Now, what you do with this application? You will enter the transaction detail. Yes, no? So what you will do? You will do the type into activity. Type into. Okay. So can you see that? Indicate. You can select this option.
Yeah.
Okay. It's can you see it is very user friendly? Okay. Now, when you talk about this type it, you can click on this plus sign. Can you see what type of data you want to use it?
Correct.
Okay, you don't need to
use the text,
need to,
numbers and text, whatever.
yeah, that makes you more understanding when you take Studio X.
But this text
See,
or number, what?
Whatever you want, you can choose what type of data you want to enter. Okay, I'm entering number, right? You want to enter a number. So you can choose where is that number you want it, but you can choose text as an empty value. Text you can use it. Okay, now I'm entering this. See, when I'm entering text means in UiPath Studio, we have to put it into double quotes. But here it see, I am entering 1211. It doesn't throw an error. Does it throw us an error?
No.
So this is not typical type oriented, Ajit.
That's true.
This is not typical type oriented. Okay. So when I go on type into, again, indicate, click on this plus sign, text, I can enter this number. See, I'm not bothering about whether it is a string or number or data type. Okay. It'll automatically, when I run the bot, you see that it automatically enter that value.
Correct.
Got it, Ajay? So no, see when you talk about in UiPath, each activity have a specific data type. String means you should put it in double quotes. Integer means you should put it in without double quotes. Date means you should put in double quotes. Like this, so many specific data types oriented are there. But this is not type oriented.
Type oriented.
That is the difference between UiPath and UiPath Studio X.
Okay. And second thing, I think flow chart is not there.
Yeah, this is flow. That's it. Only one workflow. You can put everything in a single workflow.
Okay. So I can say if I go for the first part, studio, so it will automatically cover the X is already covered. You can say, right?
No, no, no. Studio, see, I can open the Studio X project in Studio,
Mhm.
but Studio project I can open in Studio X.
Oh, understood.
Okay, because this is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know that this is not type oriented, but Studio
Mm-hmm.
X is type oriented.
Mm-hmm.
So when I can open this project, which project name? This project no, that I
Mm-hmm.
can open in Studio X. Studio I can open it.
Okay,
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 see now let me open it. What is the project we created? Open a local project. What
Mhm.
is the project name we created now in Studio X? Yeah, wait.
Mhm.
Um, some transaction details we created. No, what is
Mhm.
the project name we created?
Test,
Test order.
test, I think.
Hmm. See, I'm trying to open. Can you
Okay.
see that?
No, no.
What is happening?
Shoot
You
me
can
order.
open it in Studio and fix that error. But what I'm trying to do with,
Mm-hmm. Understood.
got it? Because Studio X have a less capability, but I'm talking about who can use the Studio X. Studio X is mainly for citizen developers.
Agent developer.
Okay, go. So now you tell me, Ajit, you want to learn Studio or Studio X?
Just a minute, Manjula. Let me check one email from our company side. What they are saying.
Yeah.
Because just 2 minutes. I will
Yeah,
just.
sure, 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 no problem.
Mm.
Learn little bit. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will cover whatever important for you.
Correct, correct.
Okay.
That's
Like especially I want to train you on. I'll tell you what are the main thing I want to teach you. Ajit. Let me take me a notepad. Okay, because as you see, I
that
want
is
to
good.
teach you.
That's yeah. That is good, Manjula. You have written very well. I don't see
Yeah.
this type of material anywhere. That's why I'm saying
Okay. I'll
this.
just teach you types of recording. Okay,
Mm,
that is, and then I'm going to talk about uh, mm, scrubbing method.
mm,
Okay, scrubbing. Okay,
mm,
then I'm going to talk about user interface automation. Okay,
mm.
that comes under the types of recording itself. Then we are going to see about Excel.
Yeah.
Okay, Excel, how to read the data, how to write the data. Okay, how to
Correct.
edit the data in Excel. I'm going to cover it. Okay, then
Correct.
I'm going to teach you email automation,
Yeah.
how to read the email, how to send an email, right? And how
Sure.
to work with PDF. Got it, Ajay? Then
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to teach you another important topic called assets.
Okay.
Okay, keeping your credential data in a more secureable manner. Okay, next
Correct.
is I'm going to teach you about deployment model. Okay, deployment and scheduling the bot.
Okay.
Okay, but Ajit, I'm not going to cover you one two very small thing. What are the two small thing I'm not going to cover you is database automation.
That's
Okay,
okay. Understood.
okay, because the reason is database means you should be technically sound in database, like
Correct.
select statement, insert statement, delete statement. If
Correct.
I think no other organization is using database, okay. And
Okay.
then one more thing I don't want to cover is RE framework.
Okay.
Okay, this is very too technical.
Okay.
Okay,
Understood.
RE framework and then Q concept. Okay, I'm frankly speaking, these three things I cannot cover. I see I can cover for you, but if I teach you also, it won't be you cannot cope up.
Use
I
it.
can frankly speaking.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I too. That I understood.
Okay,
Understood.
but I'm telling you, when
Yeah.
I cover this, I will give you 100% guarantee that you can do SAP automation as it.
Oh,
Okay, when I cover this itself, you will get clear understanding how to work with your SAP automation, SAP and Excel automation.
yeah.
Got it, Ajit?
And
So actually, this is the part. This is the training I covered for other people. This all this content, but only for you, I'm not going to cover these three things.
okay,
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take much time on this topic.
correct.
Okay, where see generally I will go fast for others because I need to cover this. Now you have ample of time where I can teach you step by step.
Okay, understood, understood.
Got it, Ajit. So
Yeah, yeah.
see, before your organization come and started doing the process discovery, I will tell you, you'll be more expert and giving your you will do that. Yes, man, this we can automate in UiPath. Like that, you will talk to your people.
Correct, correct. That is actually that is the main reason. Otherwise, we have already technical people. So
Yeah.
yeah, so at least when we talk to them, then we know something. That is the main concern.
Okay.
Yeah,
So can we start, Ajit?
yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. So today I will cover about two topics. Okay. That is, this is about studio completing. Okay.
Mm,
So I'll tell you, I'll start from the beginning. I'll cover your studio. Okay.
correct. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, once you open your UiPath Studio, you will get your four tabs. Okay. Tab
This is
one,
comedy.
tab
This is
two.
comedy, or this is a studio.
For everything is the same. Whether you're
Okay.
using
Oh,
community edition or licensed product.
okay.
Ajit, I don't want to tell, don't think that, Manjula, do we have any problem with community edition? Not at all.
Okay. That's
More 100 percentage community edition and enterprise editions are same only. That
same.
I really appreciate UiPath. UiPath, they didn't negotiate
Differentiate,
that you
differentiate.
guys are using community edition. We'll reduce some license. Sorry, few versions they will reduce it. Not at all.
Yeah, understood.
Okay, so community edition and enterprise editions are 100 percentage same only.
Same. That's good.
Okay, yeah. 1 minute, Ajay. Okay, so Ajit, when you open Studio, okay, you will get a four tab. See, when you can see this is the start menu.
Yeah.
Okay, in the start menu, you can see a four section. Okay,
Mm,
what is open local project? Okay, and this four tab. No, you can open the local project. See, when I will use open local project, when
when
I
we,
want to
yeah,
open
in
the,
local
see, for
file, our
example,
file.
yesterday
Yeah.
you created process. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know that in a file menu we have open option, no? That is
Yeah.
called open local project. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you, this is a recent created process.
Correct.
Ajit, these are the
Mm,
recent created
exactly.
process. You can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, two way we can create a project, Ajit. One is from the scratch you can create it. From
Yeah.
the scratch you can create it, or you can create from the existing template also.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll just go slowly. When you open Studio, when you come to the Start tab, you can see a four section. One
Right.
section is where you can open the local project. Here you can see the list of project which is being created, recent project you created. Okay,
Yeah.
and here this two tab for creating a new project.
Yeah.
Got it,
First
Ajay?
one for new one,
So
and second is for the new
yeah,
template if you want to use.
no, two way we can create a new project. One, by creating from the scratch.
Okay.
Okay, but there are some predefined templates also available, Ajit.
Yeah.
There are predefined templates
Template.
are available.
Mhm.
Template means they already added some
Already there is
actions
something. Yeah.
like uh, like that existing. Okay,
Yeah.
if you want to create from that, you can do it. But I'm telling you, nobody will use this existing template because do you think that your automation and this template will match with it? Not at
No.
all, right?
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
process may be different. Your automations your use case may be different. So what is the best thing we'll do with? You will
Create
go and
new.
create new project and process.
Yeah.
Got it, Ajay? Okay.
Yeah.
So we can, this is called process. Okay, instead of saying project in UiPath, what we called as
Process.
process. Okay. Now when I go and click on this process, right? This is so when I can create a process. Okay, let me. This is on the start tab, Ajit. Now
Yeah.
in start tab, you understood?
Yeah.
Okay. Now when you come to the tools, let me finish this all this menu
Yeah. Yeah.
option,
Sure. Sure.
Ajit.
Sure. I will go one by
Okay.
one.
So yeah. So when I go to the tools, you can see there is an option called UiPath extension.
Mhm. Yeah.
This is very important, Ajit. See, now, generally when you open application, like web application, right? In which browser you'll open it?
In Chrome.
Chrome you will use it, right?
Yeah.
But what is the which is the first browser we saw, we experienced it? Internet Explorer.
Yeah. Internet. Yeah.
Now Internet Explorer is replaced by Edge,
Edge. Yeah.
right?
No. Yeah. We are also using Edge.
Okay, yeah. So now if you are opening the application in a Chrome or Edge, just listen, Ajit. If you're opening any web application in a
Chrome and
Chrome
Edge.
or Edge, you need to install these plugins.
Okay.
Okay, you're opening a SAP, right?
Yeah.
How you're opening SAP?
So we just click the. We have icon in the window. I mean, say desktop. Just
Okay,
we click it. Yeah.
it's a web-based application or
Web.
it's a window-based application?
This is web based. I think.
It's a web-based, right?
Yeah.
It will open in a Chrome or it is open in the Edge.
Window based.
It will open in Edge or it will open in Chrome.
I think never, nowhere it's open. It's just it's a desktop.
Okay, so what are you do? You need to install all this plugin and see. Can you see? Already Chrome is installed, Edge is installed in my screen.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So
Yes.
like that. See, if you want to work with Excel also,
Mm-hmm.
Excel plugin should be installed. Can you
Okay.
see it is already installed?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So for
Yeah.
every application, you're automating it. Suppose you're automating on a remote desktop, this plugin should be installed. Okay.
Okay.
If you're automating on Citrix environment, you need to install this.
Oh, got it.
Okay. If you're automating on a SAP solution manager,
Yeah.
okay, if you want to automate on a SAP solution manager means you need to install these plugins.
Yeah.
Got it, Ajit?
Got.
So this plugin should be installed before you're creating a bot.
So where you see this one, start tools, right?
Tools, yes.
And
In the
tools and
tools,
after.
UiPath extension.
Yeah. Now I can also see the same thing. UiPath extension, right? Okay. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now okay, that you understood, Ajit. Now as of now you
Yeah.
understand this.
Understood.
Okay. Now now come to the plugins. Okay. Ajit, this is again I'm telling you, this is too technical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You heard about version management?
No, I don't.
Okay, you maybe heard about Git, SVN, TFS, like that. It
No.
is like a repository manager.
Okay.
Okay, see, whatever the project you created now, Ajit, where it is stored, yesterday I told you, no, where it is
Mm.
stored,
Local files.
local machine, right?
Yeah.
So what
Local.
will happen? Local machine. See, it is stored in local machine. Your
Yeah.
manager is saying, okay,
Yeah.
but that is on the January 1st, you guys are start creating a process. They're
Yeah.
giving the requirement. You're
Yeah.
creating the process. Okay, you
Mm.
are taken 15 days for creating the process. Then
Correct.
you're showing to your manager, my process been created. Okay, now
Mm.
he's telling some other correction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, if he asks you to correct it, he asking you to correct it, what you will do? You will again go back to your desktop and you'll you'll do whatever correction he said to you.
Yes, correct.
Yes, when you do
Yes.
the correction, see, we should not believe human beings, Sanjay. Yes or not? Why? Because today my manager will say this one. Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
Maybe after when you after making correction, he'll say that I think the previous what you created is better. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
this is not good. So what you will do again? He will say that the first one is correct.
Correct. Yeah. Then we have to do again rework and coming to the
Rework.
restate. Yeah.
So that is what we call as version management, Ajay.
Mm.
So what
Which
you will do?
which management?